Hey, what is up guys? It is Eli Kenobi. I'm coming at you again with another video. Today I'm going to be talking about my teacher in middle school. Alright, so obviously I'm not going to say the guy's name. I mean, I'm not a freaking popular or anything, but I'd rather not say the teacher's name because other teachers can see this and might end badly. But let's just say Mr. Smith. Alright, let's call him Mr. Smith for this story. So, Mr. Smith is a computer teacher, and his classroom is pretty far away from the class I have before him. So I have to fast walk a little bit or speed walk. So I'm walking down the hallway to his classroom, and on the way there, I pass up the principal, right? And the principal says nothing about what I'm doing, about how I'm walking, about how fast I'm going. I go to this dude's class, and he's standing outside the door, and he's like, "Oh, I heard you running for a full 60 seconds. Go back and walk again." And I said, "Well, why do I have to go back and walk again? I wasn't running. You're obviously delusional or something." I forgot what I said, but something like that. And then this dude was like, "Oh, you want to get smart with me? Or I'm calling your mom." And I was like, "Alright, go ahead, call my mom, please." Because, like, I was just fed up with him at this point, telling me to walk back down the hallway again. So, he calls my mom, and he's telling her, like, "Oh, yeah, your son was being completely rude to me, and back-talking, and being so utterly rude." And I was sick of this guy at this point, so whenever he was talking to my mom, I was like, "Yeah, that's bullshit." Like, I literally said that in his class in front of his face. Because I was sitting right in front of him when he was talking to my mom. So, after that, he's like, "Oh, what did you say? You want to talk to her? Okay." And then I was like, "Hey, mom." And then she was like, "Boo, what's going on?" And I was like, well, I'm in a little bit of trouble right now, for walking down a hallway." And then he was like, "You know what? Give me that phone back." And then he said sorry to my mom. So he just wrapped up the call and hung up. And then he took me to the assistant principal's office. And the two ladies in there were like acting like I committed a crime or something, bro. Like, he must have explained it like really, like, I don't know. He didn't explain it in the way it actually happened. Because, like, first of all, he said he heard me. He wrote on the paper, "I heard the student running for a full 60 seconds. Either I'm the slowest runner on earth, or we have the longest hallway and he has sonar ears." Like, this dude made zero sense. So, the assistant principals there, they're like two ladies in there, and they're like, "What are you thinking? Why would you ever do something like that?" And I was like, "I literally walked past the principal." And they're like, "Well, it doesn't matter. You're getting in-school suspension. You're lucky we didn't expel you." And I'm like, "What the fuck? Like, how are you gonna expel me for walking fastly down a hallway?" And I was fed up with it at this point. So at this point, I'm literally talking to them like so sarcastically. Like, I was like, why don't you look at the cameras? Like, please look at the cameras and see if I was running or not." And they're like, "No, we can't look at the cameras. We don't take those kind of orders from students. I'm sorry." And I was like, "Wow, that's fucking stupid." So that's like basically what happened, and I got in school suspension. I had to like walk into the cafeteria with the bad kids quotations, and I mean, it wasn't a bad experience at the time. I really enjoyed books, and I was just reading Percy Jackson and the Olympians, and it was amazing. Honestly, I loved in school suspension. There was no, because the teacher was really strict, so I had no distractions when I was reading my books. All I had to do was write down like 100 definitions out of the dictionary, and it was like super easy, my schoolwork. So yeah, that's basically the story on me getting in school suspension and that dumb teacher, Mr. Smith. I still hate that guy. After that day, after I got out of in school suspension and went back to his class, I didn't do a thing he said. Like, he would tell me to do these stupid programs on his computer, and I would literally just go and watch YouTube. I was sick of that guy. But yeah, that's a story of my 7th grade year. And yeah, guys, that's it.